Well, hello friends, and welcome to the YOBSN Basics video. And in over the next few minutes, we're going to share with you how you can build your foundation for your YOBSN business. So whether you want to, as a YOBSN owner, make a few dollars a week, or you want to make hundreds of dollars a week, maybe you're looking to create a fortune of your own and live the lifestyle of your dreams. It's all possible with YOBSN. However, it all starts by you building your foundation, and your foundation will come around your understanding of what attracted you to YOBSN. Why YOBSN? Why would you want to be a YOBSN owner? And why would you want to share YOBSN with other people? And in sharing it with other people, what do you want from YOBSN? The more you explore that understanding, the more your desires with that more information will evolve and expand for you. So, and we're going to share some examples of that as we go through this to give you some guidelines or some help and some tips. You know, I've had close to 20 years experience in the home-based business network marketing industry, and I've been fortunate to work with people who have been earning millions of dollars a year for over 20 years. And what I found with all of those people, they were always willing to share what had worked for them. And you know, it doesn't mean that what I share with you today will work for you, but it might give you some ideas and tips on what you can put in place. So let's go in, because there is a lot to cover. Now, your understanding of others will really be vital to your success in getting what you want in YOBSN. It really will be. When people join you in YOBSN, in your YOBSN business, the more your intent is to be interested in what attracted them to YOBSN and what they want from YOBSN, the more successful you'll be. Understand, and this is really crucial from my point of view, for you to get the most out of this video, you're understanding that you can have everything you want by helping the people that join you in the business, like your free members and your YOBSN owner team members, get what they want. The more you can build this connection in your mind, that you're listening about them and caring and understanding of what they want, will give you everything you want. The stronger your connection to this, the more powerful it will become for you, and the more likely you'll be able to achieve whatever it is that you want with YOBSN. It really is that simple, friends. Now, Zig Ziglar said it best when he said, help enough people get what they want, and you can have everything you want. Now, start with the mindset that today is day one in your YOBSN business. Now, you could be listening to this anywhere in the world, and you might have just got started as a YOBSN owner. You might have just bought your YOBSN package as a professional owner, and you're really excited. Or perhaps you haven't even made that decision yet. You're still getting your questions answered, and you've come across this video. That's okay too. Or maybe you've been with YOBSN for a while. Either way, for the purpose of putting this foundation in place, look at YOBSN as if today is your first day in the business. And I promise you, what will happen is it will help you to build your vision. Our success in this business will depend upon the strength of our belief in ourselves and in YOBSN. And you know, when I look at YOBSN as of the making of this video, YOBSN has already got some significant things in place and some exciting things that are impending and just about to be released. Like, for example, YOBSN has already launched the world's only revenue sharing social network. That's YOBSN. It's already available today, where people can join as a free member or as a YOBSN owner. And in that social network, we already have our YOBSN prizes and rewards, where with our free entries into the daily, weekly, monthly prize draws, we've already given away over $50,000 in cash and prizes. However, YOBSN is a company that is always looking to add more value, always looking to add more value and to listen to our members. For example, we're about to add the Yobson Rewards program. So imagine how big the Yobson prizes and rewards will become with the opening up of and the launching of Yobson Rewards, where our members are already earning rewards points, but very soon they'll be able to redeem those points. So that's very exciting for us. Yobson already with our computer version of our social network, where you can access it. If you've got access to a computer or the internet, you can access Yobson social networking today, where we've got communication features like our private mail service, our smart chirp system, which is, it's as good as any of the other social network communication features. We've got our discussion groups. We've got the avatar creator system and our friends groups, and where you can also find your friends in the Yobson community. All of those things are in place today, and we will be continuing to make them even better and adding even more communication features in there. So that's exciting. And then when you look at Yobson games today, we already have Yobson games. But when you consider that we've already got those games, and then we're about to launch the Yobson mobile with the mobile games that are in beta testing right now as I'm making this video, where in those games we'll have in-game purchases, power-ups, prizes, where people will be able to play the games and win prizes like iPads, Nintendos, cash prizes, matching prizes, and in-game purchases where we share 50% of the revenue with our Yobson owners. That's exciting. Then when you consider the Yobson education, look at the Yobson educational libraries that we already have, and then we're about to add to that with the Yobson edutainment and the educational games that are coming. And we've got Yobson's going mobile. So when you look at what we've already got in place, and with the Yobson fantastic sites and fantastic videos and the search engines, it's an incredible program. It's something to be proud of and to excite. It's already working. But then when you consider that we're beta testing Yobson Mobile, we've already signed the contracts for the Yobson Global Shopping Experience with over 800 million products available. And then when your free members are shopping and buying products from all wonderful places all around the world, you're making money from that. And then we're adding in the other Yobson products like the Yobson one-page super sites and other products that will be added. And then when you look at the Yobson revenue sharing program, I look at that and I look at a company, and I've helped companies put pay plans together. I'm an analytical person, so I understand it. And when you look at the Yobson revenue sharing model, it's as good. I would suggest to you it's actually better than any of them out there. That's my personal opinion. Why? Because it's fair. It offers a lot of diversity. You can give it away for free, and you can earn from the shopping revenue and the games revenue and the advertising revenue. But then you can also earn from residual areas in so many other ways as well. And then when you look at Yobson's a company that puts sales systems in place to help their Yobson owners, so that you don't even, and many of them are put in place for free, where the company has spent millions of dollars on those sales systems, and then they give them to you for free with websites and marketing systems. We're about to introduce the Yobson Super Site system, which will do all of the selling and the sales funnel for you with the Yobson Information Center and the Go Yobson websites, and the Yobson fundraising and the Yobson for businesses, and how to make money with Yobson with your free members. All of those things, many of them are already in place or they're being worked on right now. The Yobson Worldwide magazine. When you look at all of that, if you cannot get excited, if that doesn't excite you, then you're not ready to start sharing Yobson with others. And it's okay, because you need to get excited about what we already have. That's going to build your vision. It's going to build your strength. And then once you've done that, then you can start to look at why Yobson and start to build your why Yobson for you. I'm going to share with you my why to help you to evolve your understanding. Your why doesn't have to be my why, right? My why doesn't have to be your why, But in me sharing mine, it might help you or your team members, and you can share your why with your team members as well. And when I look at Yobson, there are so many things that I love about Yobson. Some of them I just shared with you right then, starting with day one. But number one, and it's way, way high up, if I look at from a list of 1 to 10, number 1 would be so far above number 2, the next one in the ranking, so to speak. And that is the concept of YOBSN itself. And I'm excited about the YOBSN concept because the marketplaces that it opens up. You see, I've had close to 20 years experience in the network marketing, home-based business industry. I've promoted some great companies and some wonderful, exceptional products. But I've never promoted a company or a product that has the potential of the YOBSN concept. Let me try to explain what I mean. I don't know where you are in the world, but if you took a survey and went out, and you can try this if you like, ask people these questions. Do you like network marketing? Would you like to get involved in a network marketing business? Do you like sales? And would you like to make money from selling? What you will find, and I can tell you I've tried this, I've been doing it for many years, friends, and you will find that the majority of people you talk to, I'm talking about up in the high 90s, 95% of people are going to say no to at least one of them, and more than likely all 4 of them. The majority of people don't want to get involved in network marketing or a network marketing business. They don't like sales and they don't want to make money from selling. That's just a fact. You can be anywhere in the world and you can ask people that. So what does that mean? Well, what it means, when you're reviewing the potential of any business, and I don't want to get into too many analytics here, but when you are reviewing a business, like if you want to get involved in a home-based business, I'm amazed at how many people don't look at the market potential of the product. They just go, oh, I like this product so I can go out and tell everyone about it, and that's okay. But it's hard work. It's hard work because then you have to sell it. When you're looking at the market potential for any product, look at that market potential for the product. And based on what that survey, it means that every network marketing or MLM company is selling their products and competing in 5% of the marketplace. Because if 95% of people don't want to get involved in network marketing or don't want to become involved in making money from sales, then that's 5% of the marketplace. Now, I'm not knocking the MLM or the network marketing industry. I've made millions of dollars from it. I think it's an incredible industry. But the facts are, even though billions of dollars are sold in it and more millionaires are created every day, they're working in a very small portion of the marketplace. Whereas YOBSN can move us out to the other 95%. Why? Well, let's look at it. Just about everyone you know uses a smartphone, a tablet, or a computer to access the internet. You know, that's a fact, right? And the majority of them are going online for shopping, playing games, using the social networks and education, and surfing the internet. So that means that the majority of people out there, the YOBSN concept is something they'd be interested in. If we were to share it with them, they could become a YOBSN user and or a YOBSN owner. That's exciting. I'm not sure about you, but to me, that's huge because that offers all of us huge potential. Absolutely massive. Now, the other very important piece of that is how we can leverage the 5% of the people who do want to make money in network marketing. Those people who are interested, we can actually leverage those efforts to share YOBSN with them to help us to share YOBSN with the 95%. Let me explain what I mean. When I first got involved in network marketing, what attracted me to it was leverage. John Paul Getty said, I would rather earn 1% of the efforts of 100 men than 100% of my efforts. John Paul Getty understood leverage. You see, he made his first million by the age of 23 and became one of the richest men in the world. And leverage is just so important. So when I'm looking at YOBSN, it made so much sense to me that to look at leverage and how to use leverage when thinking about how to maximize our efforts when sharing YOBSN with others. What do I mean by that? Well, let's just say you had a pie shop. Let's just say a pie shop, right? Now, when you look at someone like, and you look at the training of Robert Kiyosaki, and you know, Robert Kiyosaki is a best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and many other great books. And the business principle, one of the biggest business principles in Robert Kiyosaki's training is, let's say, if you want to go into business, you can go into business and you can start up a business with a pie shop, and you've got the pies and you're making the pies and selling the pies. And that's okay, but where's your leverage? Whereas if you look at, what about if you own 10 pie shops or 100 pie shops, and you've got all of these other people running franchises of those pie shops, and all of those pies, you're getting a small percentage of that. That's leverage. That's what John Paul Getty's talking about. That's what Robert Kiyosaki's talking about. Now, if we look at that in the case of YOBSN and the network marketing industry, if we went out into the network marketing industry and people who are involved in that industry, and we asked them and looked at what they had in common, what we would find is that the majority of them, in the 90 to 95% of them, are part-time. They became involved to earn some extra money. And even though they're involved in a business that does require they make money from products being sold, they don't really like to sell. Go out and try the questions yourself. You don't have to believe me, but I've been doing it for years and I can guarantee you my figures are right. You'll also find that the majority of people in that industry are attracted to a marketing approach that is along the lines of, hey, this is easy and you can make money from doing very little. You know, I could share with you a number of companies that have created massive sales by using that marketing approach. But I'm just going to share one with you. The name of the company is Shopping Genie. Now, I was never personally involved in Shopping Genie, and I'm not saying they were a good company or a bad company. I'm not getting into that. What I am, the purpose of why I'm sharing their story is their marketing approach. Their marketing approach was incredible. While they were in their prime, they had incredible growth over a 1 to 2 year period, and they used an approach that was, hey, do you know people who shop online? How would you like to make money when they go online doing their shopping? How does it work? You buy a license which gives you the rights to give away Shopping Genies to anyone anywhere in the world, and you can give it away to them for free. And when they use the Shopping Genie and they go online with the Shopping Genie, they can buy products and save money. The Genie helps them to save money, and you make money while they're shopping. And how does it work? You buy a license, and people bought the license and they made money. You know, using that approach is a very simple, and people like that. It works. Now, in YOBSN, I've learned something in YOBSN, for example, because YOBSN has so many benefits. But using a marketing approach that sells the YOBSN branding and advertising, that's a complicated sales process. People don't want to be involved in a business where you need to be a salesperson or a technical guru. Right now is the perfect time with YOBSN to attract the people who want to make money when their free members use YOBSN. This can create leverage for you to attract the 95%. So you can go to the 5% who want to make money, and we've got a very simple approach for that. Let's look at the Genie model and then look at what we could use it with YOBSN. And ours is much more powerful, and we've already got the social network launched on computer versions, and we've got the mobile version in beta testing. So right now is perfect. Think of it. Here's one invitation example. Who do you know who uses a computer, a smartphone or tablet to go online for shopping, playing games, or using the social network? What do you think someone would say when you said that to them? They go, oh, why do you ask? Or who do, you know, just about everyone I know. And then you say, imagine making money whenever they go online to do those things. Now, the one below is pretty similar, but it's a little bit different, right? And now you could use that and go out, and this is all you need to do to make money with YOBSN. This is not complicated. It's simple, and it's going to attract those people who are out there in the network marketing industry. History tells us that. I could give you company after company that have used this type of approach. And now with YOBSN, you've got the YOBSN computer version available. The social network's being launched. We're about to go mobile. We're about to launch the YOBSN Global Shopping. You know, this is absolutely amazing what you can do, and people can make money when they're using the social network, playing games and shopping, the education and entertainment. It's all there. And then when they say any question they ask you, after you've asked that teaser question, they might say, how does it work? Or what is it? Doesn't matter what their question is, you then plug them into the system, which is your Go Yobson website. It's all part of when you buy your Yobson package. You just send them to your website, or you can invite them to one of our live webinars, and that's it. They will get all of their questions answered. It really is that simple. You don't need to get complicated. So if we look at what we've talked about, build your foundation in the business. Build your foundation. What do you do by building your foundation? Your foundation is why Yobson for you. What do you want from Yobson? Be clear on what you want and understand you can have everything you want by being interested in the people who join you, finding out what they want, and then helping them to find this system. Make sure that day one, get excited about what we already have now, and that'll help you to build your why. Building your why, look at what I've shared with my why, look at the marketplace that we've got, and understand that, you know, I've been very fortunate, and I've helped people who followed this type of system with me previously in their first year, all of them in a previous company where we were in a pre-sale mode, they were able to, in their first year, earn $100,000 or more. All of them earned six figures. Some of them got to seven figures just by following a simple system. What I'm sharing with you works, friends, but it will only work if you use it. Go out there, and your job is to understand why Yobson for you. What do you want from Yobson? Be interested in other people, and then go out and ask this question, and then direct people to your website and to the webinars. It's that simple, friends. It sounds too simple. Now, what it is do you want from Yobson? Once they've watched the actual videos on the websites, then don't try, in this time right now, leading up to the release of the mobile, don't try and convince them, and don't try and sell them. Ask them this option, which we've got on all the videos. Which option suits them best? Would they like to wait till the mobile is released? Maybe they'd like to get their questions answered and set up as a free member. This is how you get your free members set up. You don't have to pressure people. Maybe they'd like to become a Yobson owner now, but not start sharing it with people until, you know, the Yobson mobile's in place or the Yobson shopping's released. That's okay as well. By setting up their account now as a Yobson owner, that can create some leverage for them, because in your business, you're going to have Yobson owners. You're going out sharing this with everyone you know, right? You're following this system, and you're going to have people joining you in the business every day. And just one of those people falling below them could end up with hundreds or thousands of sales in their team below them. And if they want to know more about that, just get them to watch the Yobson Power of Two video, where that will answer all their questions on the power of leverage. And then say they might want to do what you're doing and get started. I can tell you, this is a system that I use very successfully. Don't try and pressure them. Don't try and convince them. So what do I want from Yobson? Well, for me, you see, it's very simple. I've got it all down to, I am living a healthy, abundant, passionate, peaceful, loving, energetic lifestyle, with all that encompasses and means for me. Now, the more I explore and I ask myself what each of these things mean to me, the more I understand what I really want. I could go in and talk to you for hours on each one of these and what they actually mean. The clearer we are on what we want, the more likely it is that we will attract it into our lives. For example, your goal might be money, but I promise you, if your goal is to earn a certain amount of money, that's okay. I'm not knocking that. But money is just energy. And the more you are able to explore and expand your understanding of what the money would mean for you in your life, the more likely you will receive what you desire. Like, if, let's say you said you wanted $10,000, or you want to be earning $1,000 a week, what I would suggest to you is start to think about, okay, when I'm earning that $1,000 a week, or I've got that $10,000, what will be different in your life? What will you be doing? What will be different? And then start to think about that, and then live every day as if it's already happened. You see, every day our thought process is we attract things to us. And we can either attract what we want or attract what we don't want. Negative thoughts, confusion, or doubts will slow the process or bring you things you don't want. The more you can connect to yourself and look for your understanding of what it is that you want, the greater your chances are of receiving it. You know, we all have doubts and negative thoughts on a day-to-day basis that come through. One of the things that I use that works for me is that whenever I'm having a thought that is a doubt or that it doesn't serve me, then in other words, it's not taking me towards what I want. If I have a thought that is not going to help me to be healthy or to live an abundant lifestyle or a passionate or a peaceful or a loving lifestyle or an energetic lifestyle, then what I do is I don't fight with that thought. I don't try and entertain it or struggle with it. I just say to myself, I'm too busy to think about that now. I'll think about it later. And then I come back to what it is that I want. I think of something that's visual or something that's important to me, a happy thought. Because while you're thinking of that, what you want, then the negative thoughts will go away. You can't have both of them at the same time. I promise you it works, friends. And you know, every day, and if you want to, you can contact me and go through your support line to contact me. I've actually got what I call a rapid manifestation. It's a 10-minute audio system that every day I use it. And every day I just sit down and I take 10 minutes and I think of the goals that I want to achieve for that day. And I go through an energetic process of getting that positive energy from the universe coming through and thinking about what do I want to achieve on that day. And I promise you, so if you want to try that, reach out to me. I'll get that audio to you and it might be of service to you. But just continue your understanding. Why YOBSN for you? Think of it as if get excited about what we already have in YOBSN and what's about to come. And if you can't get excited, then until you can get excited, don't start sharing it with others. And then understanding, make the connection that you can have everything that you want by helping enough people get what they want. Be interested in others, care about them, and understand that the more that you're interested in them and helping them to understand how YOBSN can give them what they want, the more you can have everything you want. I just want to thank you very much for listening in today. I hope you got value from the YOBSN Basics video. If you've still got some questions in other areas, come along to our live coaching sessions or our live webinars that we have on the YOBSN opportunity. If you might be still looking and considering whether YOBSN's for you or not. You might be wanting to explore why YOBSN for you. Then all you need to do, go and look at the YOBSN opportunity video. Go and explore the YOBSN free member benefits. Go and have a look at the YOBSN Power of Two video if you're interested in how it can create leverage for you. Go and have a look at also the YOBSN Games revenue. All of those things can help you in your understanding of YOBSN, and just have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I thank you for spending time with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.